Hey guys, I just thought I'd make a video, as I said I might do, of the way I set up my makeup. At the moment it's in my bedroom because I've actually got a mirror in my bedroom, so I tend to do my makeup here in the mornings rather than in the bathroom. So yeah, I'll just get straight into it. As you can probably tell, the container that I use is actually sort of a filing container that I actually bought from Kmart. It was only about $15, but it does the job. And I've sort of looked at maybe buying proper makeup storage systems, but at the moment I've got so much makeup that I don't really need any help to give myself more space in order to buy more stuff, because I'm actually trying to use up stuff. So maybe once I've completed Project 10 Pan, which is what I'm doing at the moment, I might think about buying a new storage system, but at the moment this works. So anyway, at the top I've got the things that I tend to go to quite often. I've got my eyelash curler, which is from Manicure Artiste range. I've got a little tester of Cause Quince body butter, which I've been using the last sort of few days, and it won't last very long, but it smells really nice. MAC Prep and Prime setting powder, which I tend to use most days, especially in the summer when I'm more likely to get a bit oily. I've got this up here. It's one of the Bunny Rouge highlighters. I kind of just forget that I have this all the time, so I put this up here so I will hopefully remember to mix it in with my foundation more often than I have been. My Bliss body butter, which I tend to use most times after I get out of the shower. This is the eye remover that I've been using at the moment and just trying to get through. It's quite good actually, I recommend it. It's the Gentle Eye Makeup Remover from Rimmel. Illamasqua Gleam Cream, which I've spoken about recently. This is the primer I've been using at the moment, the Smashbox Photo Finish. And this is a foundation I've been using, which originally was NARS in Mont Blanc. However, at the moment there's probably about 5 different foundations in this container. It's got a mixture of NARS Sheer Glow in it, in Mont Blanc and Siberia, because Mont Blanc was a little bit too dark for me. I think I've got some Bourjois Healthy Skin in here, some Revlon Photo Ready, Revlon Color Stay, and something from Clarins as well in here. So I'm just trying to use up all my foundations, and I like different parts of all those foundations, so together they work quite well together, and it seems to be a fairly good match for my skin colour. Around the side I've got my brushes, which at the moment are just in some makeup boxes that I've got. That's from my Bunny Rouge highlighter, and that's from my Benefit Powder Flage. So I need to sort out some better system for that, because it's a nightmare trying to find things in the morning. Cotton swabs and makeup circles. Okay, let's get into the main part. So I'll just start at the top, which is eye products. And there's just a ridiculous amount of eye products in here, as you can see. It's a mixture of sort of drugstore and high-end. So there's a jumbo stick at the front, Rouge Bunny Rouge, NARS, Revlon, which is actually, I really like this eyeshadow. It's the Revlon Satin. Don't know if that's working very well, but I think it's in, what is it in? Nude Slip. Really nice. These are the primers that I've used. Generally I tend to use Too Faced. What else have we got? Bourjois at the front. Couple of Doo Wop palettes, Bobbi Brown Shoe Umora, Stila. Sorry, I'm a little bit short, I'm not really showing you guys very well. Barry M, Makeup Forever, more Bourjois, some Chanel at the back, Napoleon, did I say Smashbox, Bloom. Yeah, just a mishmash of a whole lot of stuff. And I'm a creature of habit, so I tend to use the same things all the time, so it's going to be interesting trying to use these things up, but I'm trying to make an effort to try and use different things each day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to close this now. Oh, it's a miracle. Second drawer is lip products and eyeliners. I knew that one was going to get stuck there. Okay, there we go. And lip liners as well. So at the front mainly there's lip glosses and lipsticks. I've got a ridiculous amount of lip glosses for someone that doesn't really wear lip gloss that much. So I'm trying really hard to work through those at the moment. I've got some little NARS testers at the moment. A lot of these came from those sort of freebie packs that you get when you spend a certain amount of money. Lancome, Clinique, it's my Tom Ford lipstick. That's a Chanel one from their summer collection last year. Napoleon. This is from Tony and Tina. I think they don't exist anymore, but it's so pretty that I just don't want to throw it out, even though it's probably about 5 years old, so maybe I should throw that out. Lipsticks, I've got a couple of YSLs, a few MACs, quite a few Chanels actually, so I don't need to buy any more Chanels for a while. I think I've got more hiding under here. Yeah, more lower end ones down here, Doo-Wop. I think they're sort of Maybelline and Revlon. A few Rouge Bunny Rouge, a Chantecaille, a Dior tester, and at the back I have a lot of eye products, which I just don't need this many because I tend to always just use my white one on my waterline and my black one on my upper lash line. So, oh, this is a new one actually. This is double-ended. It's got Michael Kors, very Hollywood, and then it's got a really pretty lip gloss on the other end. But anyway, looking at the back here, I've just got sort of every colour imaginable at the back here. So I'm trying to make an effort to use a lot of these. I've got quite a few low-end ones here. Quite a few Bourjois, because they have some really pretty ones actually. A few MAC, a few Urban Decay 24/7. The makeup store of my Lancome eyeliner there. I've got a couple of gel eyeliners from Napoleon. This teal one's really pretty. Haven't used it for a long time actually. Should use that. Yeah, that's sort of that drawer. Let's see if we can close it. Cool. So the drawer is a sort of a mixture of blushes, concealers, other random face products, and mascaras at the back. So what have we got? Actually, we've got some eye products too. A couple of paint pots from MAC. We've got Rubenesque and Artifact. And then also my Studio Sculpt concealer. My current under eye concealer, which is from Lancome. A tester of the Napoleon primer. My Makeup Forever HD blush. A tester blush from Clinique. A Red Earth blush. A couple of testing foundations from MAC, which I don't really like, they're too orange, so I should just throw them out. A Doo-Wop blush highlighter, my NARS duo in Orgasm and Laguna, YSL Touch Eclat, a couple of drugstore concealers, actually a few drugstore concealers, Bare Minerals Well Rested, which I quite like. So apparently my memory card just ran out of space, so I've just had to take that video off, and I'll start where I just finished at. So I was talking about this Stila one. I actually bought this secondhand from a hairdresser down the street. She was getting rid of a whole bunch of her things, her products. So actually, let me try and open it. Right. I don't know if it's meant to be a blush or an eyeshadow. It looks like a blush. I haven't really used it. It's a little bit shimmery. Yeah, if anyone knows what this is, it doesn't have a name or anything on it, that'd be great. But it's quite pretty and it was really cheap, so I just bought it from her. She had a bunch of stuff that she was getting rid of and she'd barely used, so that was kind of cool. At the back, I have got a highlighter from Clinique. I've got a couple of multiples from NARS. I've got another Smashbox primer. That one's the, I think it's a sort of a sensitive skin, or yeah, sort of a lighter one than the one I'm using at the moment. A Lancome eyelash primer. Maybelline Full and Soft mascara. A couple of sample sort of size mascaras. That's my Makeup Forever Smoky Lash. Lancome Hypnose. And just a clear sort of eyelash and brow gel, and I've got a Napoleon mascara at the back here. I haven't used it yet. I've had it for quite a while, but I haven't heard great reviews on it, so I've just left it closed, and hopefully whenever I go to use it, it hasn't completely dried out, which it shouldn't because I haven't opened it. But anyway, that's sort of my miscellaneous sort of face and mascara products. There's a couple under there I think as well. Yeah, Testers, concealer from Benefit. And the last drawer is sort of a mismatch as well, a mishmash even. So these are all sort of all the foundations that I have that are actually sort of all mixed up together in here. Yep, NARS Sheer Glow in Siberia, Bourjois Healthy Skin Foundation, Revlon Photo Ready, Revlon Colour Stay, which is actually in a colour far too dark for me, but I kind of like the product itself. And this is the Clarins Everlasting Foundation, which I haven't used on its own actually. I'll give it a try at some point. I've got quite a few, a few MSFs, so I've got, I think that's Petticoat, which I love and I thought I'd lost, but I found it again. By Candlelight, these are all from the In the Groove collection, and that's the good old Stereo Rose. I believe this is a Dior pressed powder, which I sort of forget that I have, and I should have it in my purse because it'd be more useful to carry around. This is just a cheap palette that I bought, and it's, let me try and open it in one sec. It's just got 4 MAC eyeshadows in it. I think the front one is Texture. This one I actually don't know because I got that one in a sort of a swap, or I bought it off someone online as well, so I'm not really sure what that's actually called. Nylon at the back, and I can't remember what that one's called. Oh, Satin Talk, that's right. The problem with having things under other things is that you tend to forget that they're there, so I should sort of alternate things around. That's my Urban Decay Naked palette. A Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick, a MAC Quad from Fabulous Felines, I think. Yeah, Burmese Beauty. Tinted moisturizer from Laura Mercier. A MAC blush, I think that's Hang Loose. Yeah. Another MAC blush from the Venomous Villains collection. A little sort of tester of argan oil, which is sort of randomly in there, I'm not really sure why. Benefit Powder Flage, my Tarte & Tail purchase. What's this? It looks a little bit gross. I think it's a brow kit from Red Earth. And Paul & Joe, which I obviously haven't really used much because it's still in the box. Another Paul & Joe, I think that's a Chanel blush. A couple of palettes from Urban Decay as well. Is that all that's there? Yeah, can't see through the camera lens. That's pretty much most of my makeup. I've got a few more larger sort of palettes and makeup sets that don't fit in here, but for the most part it does fit fairly well in here. Except I haven't put these MSFs back, so I'm cheating a little bit. There we go. Down there I've got sort of perfumes and a mishmash of I don't know what down there, jewellery and hair items, and then it's just really messy from there on, so I won't show you. But yeah, so I've got way too much makeup, and now you all know how much I have, and hopefully I will succeed in Project 10 Pan, and I'll have a lot less than this soon. I actually went through and I threw out a few drugstore products that I wasn't going to be using yesterday, but there's still a lot to use. So anyway, I'll keep you all up to date on how I go with Project 10 Pan, and I will speak to you all later. Bye.